All right. Good evening, or good morning, good afternoon, whenever you're watching or listening to this. Welcome to my podcast. This would be episode 5 of Road to FCAS. Actually, I couldn't believe it. It's already episode 5. This is actually a second take because when I recorded literally 15 seconds ago, I thought this was episode 4. Myself thought this was episode 4. Well, time flies. Hopefully, this past week has been well for you guys because I feel like it's been well for me. It's actually not that bad. At times, I would feel like, oh man, this all over again. But then, it just gets better, and which is a good sign, honestly. So I wouldn't say this past week is too bad, and I have some pretty exciting things coming up, so that is great as well. Well, if you wonder what those things are, don't worry, I'll get to them. Alrighty, that's my quick intro, and I suppose now we can dig into the actual podcast. Well, as usual, I wanted to update you guys on how the studying has been for me. So, in coaching actuaries, the section for generalized linear models is marked as very hard. And in this past week, I got to part 3.8 of exam Math 1, GLM, generalized linear models. And like how coaching actuary said it, it was very hard. It's really abstract. A lot of things are abstract and it's complicated, and the formulas just start beating you up. They don't even announce it, they just come in and start beating you up. Yeah, the formulas are going to be a pain in the butt to memorize, and at times I would feel like it's easier to derive them, but some of them are just not the easiest to derive. It'd be easier to just memorize that huge thing, and I don't really like that, but we'll see. Maybe I'll memorize them somehow. But yeah, I got to the big boss part, so that's that. But I also brought you guys some good news about that. So the good news is that today I have officially finished part 3.8, generalized linear models. Good job. I actually expected myself taking more time on the section, but I got through them, and I'm gonna be very honest, I'd probably go back and watch some videos again, honestly. So did I really get through them? Maybe not, I don't know, but I maybe captured 60-70% of that. I couldn't say 80, that seems a little too high. But I mean, the first time going through materials, you always get confused, and you've always got to just go back and do it again to get a better understanding, in which I expect myself to do so during the reviewing phase. So that's GOM. But today I started part 3.9. 3.9, it only has 3 subsections, but it's very chunky. Each subsection has 8 little baby parts. I'm dead ass. It's it's so chunky. But I got through one of the chunks today, and I'm actually pretty happy about the progress. It's oh wow, I didn't really think I could really get through it. I was just gonna watch half of it and save the other half for tomorrow. So, but I got through it, so good job. And also, according to the Excel little spreadsheet I made, if I just keep up with my pace, I am on track to finish all the Math 1 material by March 6th, which would be 40 days before my exam, excluding weekends. I felt it would be more appropriate to count like 40 days before the exam, excluding weekends, because I expect my weekends to be very busy, as I am literally looking for apartments, looking to move in soon. And weekends would be the only time I could either move or unpack, all the fun things, or just pack up what I have right now. So yeah, I expect my weekends to be busy, and also I'm gonna need some downtime. Like during the week, it's like when you put a pretty athletic cat on a treadmill and you don't stop the treadmill, the cat just keeps going. That's how I feel during weekdays. I mean, a few weeks ago, I described myself as a hamster on a wheel. This still holds. I'm just using a different analogy now for some freshness. But yeah, I have a lot going on, and weekends started to get hard to make studying progress. So I suppose it'd be safer if I exclude weekends when I count out my exam progress. I mean, like, towards the exam, if I really don't feel well, I'm definitely taking some weekends to do more practices, because nothing is more important than passing Math 1 on my first try. Honestly, I mean, there are definitely more important things, but this is my current highest priority. I'm gonna pass this. Apartment packing can wait. I'm gonna make sure I can pass it. So yeah, Math 1. I mean, it's actually pretty good, considering I started only maybe towards the end of December. I didn't think I have much time to prepare for this exam, and I would just be at the time I was like, oh my god, F it, we ball. Let's see what I can do. I just gotta force myself to start this, and I forced myself to start this, and now here we are, finishing, being able to finish the material on time. And even if I feel good these next few days, I might finish it before 1 day, 2 days before March 6th. We'll see. We might. So yeah, I feel like I'm making pretty good progress on this, and I'm just gonna hope the practicing part isn't too devastating. I mean, I already know it's gonna be bad. I think I made a prediction on how bad my first practice exam's going to be in the first or second episode. I was calling 30%. Now I'm calling at maybe 25%. I don't think I'm gonna do well in my first ever practice exam, and that's gonna hurt. I mean, yeah, it's practice exam, doesn't matter, but seeing a bad score, no one feels good seeing a bad score. So at the time, I'm just gonna have to grab all my emotional supports and just be getting it done. But I know that I have to trust the process, like I did with exam P. You just gotta trust that those practices are going to lead to a good result. And all you can do is to lock in and keep pushing this process forward. Like, I mean, every time you stop and be like, oh my god, I'm so scared, like, you're actually wasting your own preparing time. So, I mean, that sounds pretty harsh, but sometimes that's like how I push myself. It's like, well, I get that I'm really upset right now that this quiz absolutely beat my ass, but instead of sitting here being sad about it, being upset about it, like, how about we go back and look at those quizzes and, like, we can learn something about it. Why did I do it wrong? Like, why did I not get this problem? How do we do these type of problems? And, like, you know, maybe next time I see it, I still don't get it, but, like, if I see it 10 times, I've gotta get it. Right? Like, to me, like, skill just kind of come with practices. Like, the more I practice, like, the more I'm gonna, like, the better I'm gonna know the material. So, like, I just know that I need to, like, just spam practices. I just gotta practice and practice. So, yeah, I guess I'm kind of excited to be done with the material because I know how much it is, and I think I should be proud of myself that I finished all that on time. So I do look forward to, you know, finishing all the material and stuff. But yeah, that's about the exam. And also, this is, I guess, yeah, I feel like this would be exam related. Like, how, like, remember how, like, 5 minutes ago I was like, oh my god, like, I started part 3.9 today. It was really chunky, and, like, I even got through, like, the first little part of it. Like, I was surprised I even got through that. And I feel like part of it was because I worked from home today. So, well, I'm just gonna tell you guys about today because today was kind of chaotic. So, a few days ago, I have completed 2 months of working at my company, and my company policy is that after 2 months of being employed, you could submit a request to work from home 1 day a week. So I did that, and I picked Thursday to be my work from home days in the week. So that would be today, February 26th, Thursday. So today was my first day working from home, and that honestly felt pretty good. But there was a little funny story before we get to the good part. So before, like, the employee signs, like, the working from home agreement, they're, like, technically not allowed to bring their laptops home. So I have been leaving my laptop at work, like, cause, like, I'm not allowed to bring it home and it's not gonna get lost or anything. So I just leave it on my desk. But I forgot to bring it home yesterday because I was so used to just, like, oh, turn it off and leave. But I forgot that you would need a laptop to work from home. I mean, that sounds really silly, but, like, I did not think of that. I was just thinking, oh my god, tomorrow I'll work from home, yaysies, but I left my laptop at work. So this morning, I made the decision, like, yesterday, but, like, this morning I did something pretty crazy. So I signed up for a swim practice this morning at 6:30. So I decided to leave my house at 5:30, drive over to the office to see if the office is open. If it's open, grab my laptop and head over to swim. And I'm glad that the odds are working towards my favor. The office was open at 6, so I was able to grab my laptop, bring it with me, and go to swim. And since I don't have to, like, make it to work by 8, like, I mean, if I get home at, like, 8:05, I'm fine. I'm working from home today. It's not like, but I mean, it's not like it mattered if I was in office neither, but, like, when I, like, physically go into the office, I would like to, like, behave very well. So, like, usually if I swim in the morning, like, I would get out early to make sure I like get to work by like 7:55, stuff like that. So, but this morning I was able to complete the whole practice and went home and worked. It was actually pretty cool because like when things are running, I was able to like do laundry. Like I put things in laundry and like, you know, I do dishes and like I even folded some laundry like during the day, like as a little break. So, and it's really good because I have a standing desk at home, like standing desk, like it goes like up and down, and it really boosts my working efficiency because at work, I just sit there all day, like dead ass. I just sit there. I feel like I gain like 10 pounds every time I get out of my chair, like because I sit there for so long, and you can't. I mean, the thing is, you can't just go to the bathroom every 5 minutes. You just can't do that, and plus, like, that's a lot of waste of time too. So like, I don't move a lot when I go to the office, but I mean, it's not like I move if I use a standing desk, but at least when I'm standing, it's like easier to stay awake and like easier for me to like be focused. So I feel like having the standing desk at home like really helps. Yeah, so I feel like my efficiency just kind of went up today because I have like a more ideal working environment. I mean, don't get me wrong though, like I don't think home is necessarily like an ideal working environment. I would still like to go to office if I can, but it's just like I really wish there were standing desks at my office. Like if there were standing desks, I go to work every single day. Like I would not telework. I would not work from home. Like, but the thing is like sitting there all day, like just first it makes me really tired. Like it literally makes me sleepy if I sit there for too long. And sometimes when I go use the bathroom, I get cold. So I have to put a jacket on, and when I get warm, I get cold again. When I get warm, I get tired again, and that's like, I don't know, like sometimes I just be sitting there and zoning out because I'm so tired and so sleepy. But that like almost did not happen today. Like I didn't drink that much coffee. Like I drink normal amount of coffee, and I was able to like stay focused like most of the time, and I actually really liked it. Like I didn't know like working from home could be like this cool. And plus, you know, when I'm at home, I get to spend more time with my cat, and you know, he loves it when I'm there. He meows, and like every time I come home, I know he misses me and all, but you know, most of the time I gotta go to work. But I'm glad I was able to be there for my kitty as well. Hopefully he liked it. But yeah, working from home. And, you know, I feel like it's like having a better... It's like, I don't know, how do you say that? Like, it's like when you're in a better, like, mode, it's like when you're overall, like, functioning better, everything you do is gonna be more efficient and like done better. And I feel like that's why I was able to get through so much stuff today. And I even did a quiz. And it's also funny because like when I did the quiz, I forgot to adjust like the difficulty of the quiz, and it was set to be 6 automatically. And I did so bad. I did so bad. I'm like, why is this quiz so hard? Like, because I've been doing quizzes difficulty level like 4 max, and this quiz was like difficulty level 6, and I was absolutely getting beat. Like that quiz was like grabbing a gun and shooting me and chasing me around. Like that quiz definitely destroyed me. And like as I was doing, I was like do I have problems? Like am I okay? Like how is this level 4 quiz so hard? And then after I finished it, I was like, okay, I gotta check out like how hard that was. Like if that was difficulty level 4, I've gotta go see a doctor, because like I've never had a quiz that hard. And I was like, okay, that was difficulty level 6, so that tracks. It was pretty funny. But I mean, I'm glad I got a good practice. I mean, exposing myself to harder material like also like helps, because it's like, oh, like I never know you can test me like that. I never know, like, oh, like this little thing about say R square statistic, like you gotta memorize that. It could come in handy at times. So stuff like that. But yeah, I would say study is going smoothly, like it's on track, and you know, I'm gonna hope that 40 working days would be enough to, you know, spam practice exam and help me pass with a 6. So we will see. Hopefully next week when I record the podcast, I will be able to be like, guys, I finally finished this freaking math one. Oh my god, like that would feel so good. But yeah. Well, that was about studying, and now, as our very usual, I'm gonna talk about life as well. Well, since I was talking about apartments, because, you know, I was saying, oh, like, I gotta move pretty soon, stuff like that, I would just start with that. I feel like I'm gonna decide on an apartment this weekend, because I've just kind of gotta decide around now, because the prices, the apartment prices are going to go up as we go into the summer. So like, if I don't move now, I'm gonna have to move after the summer, and I don't expect myself living here over the summer. So yeah, gotta do that. So the few apartments I've toured so far, like there's only 2 that I would like consider living in. The other ones, like, they're either like too far away from work, it's too remote, or it's just like, I don't know, it's just not really vibing with me. I mean, maybe also because I visited those apartments on like really bad weather days, like the weather has been horrible, and I love bad weather. I do not. That was sarcasm. I absolutely hate this weather, and I hope it never rains ever again. I hate raining. Yeah, but like the other apartments like that are like not remote, it's like, I don't know, like first I would really like apartment buildings to have like security downstairs. It's like you can't just walk up to people's doors. I don't like that. I don't like that, having my door like exposed to anyone. Like, I mean, sure, you can get like 2nd, 3rd floor, but people can go up those stairs. Like, I don't want people to be able to do that. Like, I don't want random people to just like go up to the door and be like, knock knock. Like, I don't want that. Like, I want you to like swipe a card downstairs and then get into the building. Like, yeah. There's this one that I would consider like visiting again to like just see like what they still have. And there's this other one that's like genuinely, it's like nearly perfect, but it's so expensive. And like I don't honestly, like, it's not likely that I'll live there because it's like so expensive, and I should not push my boundaries on money because, you know, like I'm only making so much, and sometimes it just sucks that you can't afford that apartment, and I guess womp womp. So, but yeah, the one I'm visiting on Saturday though is supposed to be better, I feel like, at least from the pictures or like the descriptions, the prices I've seen, like it should be pretty ideal, but we will see, because I thought the one today was supposed to be ideal, which it actually is, except for the only available units are on the 1st floor. I don't want that. Like, first, having a patio that's just literally out there and having like your bedroom window literally like see the cars outside, like I don't want that. Like, I'm the type of person who would like usually leave the blinds in my bedroom window like on. Like I don't like to close blinds in my bedroom because I like to let light in. But like if you live on the ground floor and you don't close the blinds, like every single person sees your room, and like I don't like that. Like that's just not, yeah. So I mean, yeah, I really thought the one today was really gonna be it, but like I guess not. But we will see. I really hope like I find some good units on my tour on Saturday, and hopefully I can decide. But yeah, that's about apartments. Oh yeah, and something I forgot to say last week during my podcast. So I finally have my PC together. Guys, it finally happened. I had my first ever built PC with help of total of 2 friends. Like these 2 people helped me so much. I could have done nothing without these 2 people, and I love my new friends. They're amazing. Yeah, it's been great, and like I have never seen graphics so good because I've been playing games on like my iPad, and you know, I'm also a MacBook user, so like, well, too bad I get no games. Like literally no games. And like my Mac sounds like a airplane like trying to take off whenever I start Minecraft. So like I can't really play Minecraft that much anyway. Like if my laptop is gonna get as hot as a grill every time I play Minecraft, I'm not gonna play it that much because I just don't. I mean, first, MacBooks aren't made for games, so that's one. And the other one's like I don't like to exhaust my laptop so much. I don't know. Maybe that's just the weird thing that I do. But like, yeah. But now I can play my games in such good graphics, and when I play Minecraft, I can load shaders. Isn't that so cool? Like shaders, like the material packs. Man, like imagine that. Imagine how good that's gonna be. Oh my god, guys. I mean, I'm saying those as if I have plenty of time for games, while I have barely any time for eating. But but guys, we gotta look forward, right? We gotta look forward to the good things. But yeah, that's about PC. And also, I'm taking my dumb little cat to the vet tomorrow. He has been like reverse sneezing in the past few weeks, but like when I try to look it up, it says, oh, like reverse sneezing is like pretty common in kitties, like it shouldn't be too much of a trouble. But a few days ago he started sneezing, like not reverse sneezing but like sneezing, and he had like nostril discharge. So and some of them even has like blood in there, so I was really concerned, and I booked an appointment for him ASAP, and that happens to be after work tomorrow. So tomorrow after work, I'm gonna head right back and like pack him in the bag and take him to the vet. So he seems to be getting better, like starting yesterday, but like still like I'm concerned. I'm gonna take him in and get him checked. So yeah, but like from the signs of like getting better that I see, like I'm gonna hope that they don't have to give him shots again, because last time I took him in for like sneezing and like being sick, like they give him shots, and like he like, you know, he wasn't doing that well after the shots, and like I don't know, like he doesn't like the shots, and I mean, no one wants their cat to be stabbed. No. I mean, I'd be fine if my kid gets stabbed, but not my cat. But yeah, love my little kitty. And something I have been looking forward to is also happening tomorrow. So, I will have my movie night with my companion tomorrow. So last week I talked about, oh my god, like I'm so excited for a Saturday movie night whatsoever, and that it's actually another funny story. So on Saturday I was like, hey, like let me know if there's anything I can bring over, and they said, oh wait, like I didn't know we're doing movies on Saturday. I was like, wait, like what do you mean? Like I thought we decided a movie on Saturday. And apparently when we discussed about movie night 2 weeks ago, I mean, we didn't specify a date or a time. So in my head, it refers to next weekend. In their head, it's like some future Saturdays. And my companion had stuff going on, like clubs, this past Saturday, so we weren't able to do movie night, but we made sure to reschedule, and that happens to be tomorrow. So I am very, very excited to go. And I feel like tomorrow's gonna be probably a good day because I worked extra hours today just so I can leave work early tomorrow to take my cat to the vet, and then after that I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna do my therapy, and lastly head over to movies. So I feel like it's gonna be a very exciting day. I feel like the most challenging part would be to stay awake during the movies, because when we watched movie together 2 weekends ago, I fell asleep. I mean, partially because I had a few drinks, but it was a little embarrassing because it's like one of my favorite movies ever, and I was like, oh my god, like I've got to show you, and I fell asleep myself, and like I asked them, I was like, did I fall asleep? And they said a little bit. I'm like, it's kind of funny. But yeah, wait. Am I looping this music? Okay, I'm not. Anyways. Oh. Disappeared. Oh, what is going on? Whoa. One sec. Here we go. It's back. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. Oh, man. Alright. But anyways, hopefully that didn't kill the music. If it did, I'm really sorry. But oh well. Yeah. And since we spoke about therapy, I'm also gonna update you guys a little bit about how therapy has been going. So last week, when I met with my therapist, I actually felt pretty good because like he asked me, oh, like how have you been feeling this week? I was like, oh, it's pretty good. And like, you know, when I had frustrating moments, I was able to like, you know, grab myself and be like, hey, it's not that, stuff like that. And like, you know, seems like I was making like good progress. And also like last week, I don't remember if I mentioned this in the podcast, but I mentioned to my therapist that, oh yeah, yes, I really look forward to my movie nights, but this is not a stable source of happiness. Like, what if we both get busy? What if we couldn't do it like last Saturday? Like, what if for some reasons it just does not happen or stops happening? Like, I can't really rely on this. So I'll be worried that, oh my god, like I'm gonna go to the lowest of the lows if like I lose this source of happiness. But I actually felt fine like this past Saturday. I was like, okay, like that was a miscommunication, that's okay, we get it rescheduled, and you know, now I have one extra thing to look forward to. And for last Saturday, I just kind of stayed home and watched the movie myself. I watched The Hateful Eight by Quentin Tarantino. I would say overall pretty decent movie. Like the first part is like a little long and slow, and at first I didn't really know what our objectives are. Like I didn't really know like where the story is heading. Just seems like they're just like traveling and stuff, but towards the middle and the end, like it escalated fast, and it was like, woo. But yeah, I would say decent movie. But yeah, I look forward to, you know, having a better control over my, you know, feelings. It's like sometimes my feelings lose control, especially like anxiety. Like I have these problems. I've been having these problems for a while, and you know, sometimes when I cannot control those feelings and let them just slip out, it's pretty bad for me. Like, you know, I would get so stressed out, I start crying, stuff like that, and like it affects my ability to like function the way I want to, or like to work, you know, stuff like that. And I know I've had a good past 2 weeks, but like we never know like what the next week is gonna look like. We never know, like maybe 1 week I would get hit by like some bad news so bad that it gets me back to the lowest of the lows, and like what would I do? Like, can I still have myself in place, like, or am I gonna let it consume me? So yeah, my hopes is that I would be able to gain enough strength and skills to get myself through these difficult situations, because I know how harmful these situations could be for me. It has taken me to bad places that I don't ever want to go back to. So now, to make sure I don't end up where I was, I want to strengthen myself when I can. So yeah. Man, I like this past few sentences. Good job. But yeah, anyways, that's about life. And well, as per usual, I wanted to chat about things I look forward to. So first, well, I look forward to my movie nights. Of course, I look forward to my movie nights, and I look forward to how those movie nights are going to be in the future. I mean, I know like I'm having positive assumptions. I'm gonna assume, oh, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna keep doing it as long as we both have time. If not, we'll find like some other stuff to do, like stuff. Like I look forward to spending time with my companion, and well, if they're okay with it, of course. I mean, they've been okay with it, but you know, hopefully they don't take the permission away. They still let me hang out with them, right? Yeah, so I look forward to that. And I actually started to be more and more excited about recording podcasts, because like at some point throughout the week I'll just be like, man, like I'm very excited to like speak in my podcast this week. Like I don't really have a set day of like, oh, what day I'm gonna record my podcast. It really just depends on what day I don't swim outside of Mondays. But like I look forward to recording podcasts and like talk about like study and life and stuff. And because I mean, well, I'm naturally low-key a yapper. So this kind of satisfies my need of yapping, just yapping. And also, like, I think it's really meaningful to, like, you know, have some records of, oh, how are you doing at this point of life, right? And yeah. And I mean, also another reason is the end of podcast song. I'm always really excited to, like, you know, sing whenever I can. So I really look forward to recording my podcast. And I also look forward to finishing Mass 1, like I said. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna finish Mass 1. Like I said, I'm gonna go back and watch some videos probably, but like, I'm excited to like officially go over all the materials in Mass 1 for the first time. So I feel like that's gonna be a little milestone, because like this is so much. This feels more material than like exam P plus exam FM, like dead ass. It's so bad. But like, just, you know, like I said, imagine how good it's gonna feel when I finally finish it. So yeah. And I would be excited to start practicing, and because I know I'm gonna get better as I practice, and I look forward to getting better. And another thing I look forward to is to move into my apartment when I finally decide where I'm gonna move in. So yeah, that'll be my first time like actually moving into my own place. I've always been living with my parents who are like having roommates, but this would be my first time like living like by myself. So I am excited to, you know, see what kind of place I'm gonna move into, like, you know, how life is gonna be. I mean, I feel like it's gonna be hard, especially financially, because, you know, you start paying all the bills, you start paying rent, and like, you know, stuff like that. But I would look forward to that. And when I finally get my apartment settled down, I would be excited to like have friends over. Like, I would like to invite my friends over to like hang out, watch movies, whatever, and, you know, also my companion. But I should stop talking about that. But yeah, a lot of good things to look forward to. And also, I think I talked about this in my last podcast. I signed myself up for a swim meet, and I look forward to that as well. I mean, getting back into swimming has been going pretty well. I mean, I expect running into, you know, some blocks in a bit, but like, but honestly, like, I don't even have goals. So this is more like a cherry on the top. It's like, I'm already really happy swimming and getting better, cherry on the top. It's like, even if I don't get better, it's fine. I'm just happy when I'm swimming. So, I mean, yes, like, I'm gonna try to get better, but like, I don't really have goals of, oh, I'm gonna make the Olympics or something. Like, that's not why I go to swim. But yeah, I look forward to go to those practices and, you know, get closer to my fellow master swimming teammates. And I look forward to, you know, competing for the first time in like 2-3 years. Like, actually. But this time competing will be for my own joy. Like, in high school, competing is like, oh, you gotta get the best time, you gotta get a cut, you gotta prove that you're better. And in college is like, oh, like, you've gotta compete for your school. Like, that's, as long as you're not injured, you gotta compete. And, you know, like, that's what they recruited you for. And right now it's like, I compete because it's fun. Like, isn't that so cool? Like, isn't that so nice? Like, oh. Yeah, a lot of cool things to look forward to. But yeah, those are the things that kind of keep me going. And oh yeah, there's actually another thing that I kind of look forward to. So there has been this one one audience who has commented under my podcast a few times, and to be fair, like, having 13 subscribers and half of them are probably bots, like, having 13 subscribers and like having one of them, like, I don't even know if that person's subscribed or not, but like, having one person comment on my podcast that I expect like 0 people to listen to, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy about that. And I think that person commented under one of my birthday production covers as well, and it seems like they really put into time to like try to, appreciate what I made, and I appreciate that. So I kind of look forward to, maybe this person will come in again, maybe this person would be one of the regular listeners to my podcast. Well, if you're listening, welcome back. But yeah, I mean, I'm not like pressuring that person to commenting or anything. I'm just saying, it'd be cool, but like I said, I expect zero total people to listen to my own podcast. I mean, I listen to my own podcast just for funsies, but like I literally expect 0 people to listen to this. This is only for my own likings. So I'm just so grateful that like someone other than me is like listening to these. So, but yeah, well, it gets kind of late and I'm gonna go to bed soon, but we still got our end of podcast song. So the song I'm gonna do today, I don't really know like the English translation of it, honestly, but it's a song by my childhood favorite singer. His name is Jay Cho, and he's amazing. And when I was younger, when every single person listens to like K-pop or something, I listened to him. I mean, not to like say, oh my god, like I'm literally so different, but like I'm not to say that, but like I felt like I'm glad I didn't like just follow everyone and be like, oh, everyone else listens to K-pop, I'm gonna go listen to K-pop too. And obviously nothing against K-pop. If you love it, great, good for you, great for you. It's just not the type of music for me, and like I'm glad I listened to Jay Cho's songs growing up. But yeah, the one I'm gonna sing today is called, well, I'm gonna say in Chinese, it's called 菊花台, and it's a very beautiful song. So yeah, all right, let me turn the reverb on. Alrighty, okay, let me silence the music, and then we're gonna turn the instrumental on. Alright, here it is.你的泪光柔弱中带伤，惨白的月弯弯勾住过往，夜太漫长，凝结成了霜，是谁在阁楼上冰冷的绝望，雨轻轻弹朱红色的窗，我一生在纸上被风吹乱，梦在远方化成一缕香，随风飘散你的模样，菊花残满地伤，你的笑容已泛黄，花落人断肠，我心事静静躺，北风乱夜未央，你的影子剪不断，徒留我孤单在湖面。 上湾，飘落了灿烂。凋谢的石料上，命运不堪。周末渡江，手心拆两半，怕你上不了岸，一辈子摇晃。谁的江山，马蹄声狂乱，我一身的戎装，呼啸沧桑。天微微亮，你肩上的他，一夜惆怅，如此委婉。菊花残，满地伤，你的笑容已泛黄。花落人断肠，我心事静静躺。北风乱，夜未央，你的影子剪不断，徒留我孤单在湖面成双。菊花残，满地伤，你的笑容已泛黄。花落人断肠，我心事静静躺。北风乱，夜未央，你的影子剪不断，徒留我孤单在湖面成双。Alrighty, so that was it. Well, if you've also shared your time with me this week, thank you for listening. This was episode 5 of what? Episode 5? Episode 5 of Road to FCAS. Hopefully, I'll see you next week.